Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around and turn around in a big way.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Kluber is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Belted high and deep into right center. Bird and back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Sammy Pitts. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jeff.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Pitts has had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most all-star votes among American League shortstops.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Mickey Munson gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Digging in, Jason Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And it's 1-2. Munson comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Freddie Akins, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers will fall to the same location over and over and over.
Throw the first in plenty of time, and the shot is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jeff Carnu. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Kluber sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now in the box, Brady Day. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Connor Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. 2-1.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 out here and a runner at second. The next 3-2. Bullet back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Mike Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Robbie Scott. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Brian Tan. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Up next for the Rays, Bobo, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Here's the first pitch to him. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. To short. Akins takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Lewis Lloyd is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
38, Lewis Lloyd.
Sammy Pitts as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bird is there. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Jeff Hits. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Now to the plate, Eddie. Ledbetter, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So striding in, Willie Cisneros. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ledbetter over at second. Cisneros on at first with nobody out. Fouled off. The 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Jason Jordan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Now John Pitts, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Jeff Carnuth waits on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ledbetter is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Carnuth, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Brady Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. And caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Austin Jackson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Moving under it, hits. One away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Freddie Akins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Hits. Ranging up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Bird. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
The pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Two and 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ledbetter on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ledbetter ranging back at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Into the box now, Bobo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the pitch. Base hit into right center.
The left fielder, Jeremy.
Ready once again. Jeremy hits. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1, here it comes.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Bobo, base runner at first with 1 out. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Bird over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in, Sammy hits. He flew out in his last at bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll dive back in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next for New York, Robbie Scott. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground, left side. Skipped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. In now is the Yankees DH, Brian Tan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Pitts is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Ledbetter. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Ledbetter stands just 5'7" in the right side of that batter's box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Willie Cisneros would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 4-0. In the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, man, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 now. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Ready for another shot now, John Pitts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey now.
Count 1-0.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ledbetter arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeff Carnuth. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Hits a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Brady Day. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hits, rounds the corner, and is headed home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third, and he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Ledbetter sprinting after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. from the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now the runner's trying for third. Takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. That with that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent but his work ethic, the ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Scott in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Jeremy hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Now it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ledbetter waits on it, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tampa Bay leads this one 8-0. Striding in, Willie Cisneros. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Cisneros is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, calling for a hit. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Jordan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jordan.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. Into
right field, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And 2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Day is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Freddie Akins, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts moving forward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jesse Monk comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So coming to the plate, Sammy Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. This is popped up. Jordan is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Carnuth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Bird looks up. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this lead got even wider.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Now batting.
In now, Brady Day. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Now that's popped up. Jordan will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 10 and the Yankees nothing. Standing in, Mike Bird.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Settling in now, Robbie Scott. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Brian Tan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Pitts has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Eddie Ledbetter. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your bait.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Cisneros, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 10-3. So Tampa's batting order turns over. Set to go. Jesse Pitts. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Connor Pitts will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Pitts on at first, nobody out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs pull.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Full count. Here it comes. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 10-3. Benito Ordonez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Benito Ordonez.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jason Jordan. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he lays off again, ball 3. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get the 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
In now, Austin Jackson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Jackson swings and pulls this one down the line in left, but it's going to get back up into the crowd. A foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Freddie Akins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ordonez, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He's a second-year big leaguer. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for the Yankees. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Aaron Loup enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 62.
Ready now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another 0-2 coming. That's popped up. Jordan in foul ground. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. The 0-2 once more. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, just in time, and that was awfully close. Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-0 on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner back easily. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's the 2-0. And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Count it 3-1.
Now a step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jackson giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Alberto Pinheiro will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 15, Alberto Pinheiro.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Scott starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Pitts gloves it. And that's the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Popped him up. Bobo moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Eddie Ledbetter. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and one the count now. The 1-1. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit, and this will kick off the base of the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball fine, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Willie Cisneros, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive in the left center field. Hits. Racing back. Standing in now, Devin Mesoraco. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Jason Jordan. He swings and lines it to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mickey Munson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Corey Kluber couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.